Hey everybody, I wanted to make a entry into the dream vlog. I haven't done that in a while, but I just had so many dreams last night and I just wanted to go ahead and get them down for historical sake. I dreamed of, I'll go ahead and tell you about last night's and then I'll tell you the dream I had a few nights ago. I've shared it with a few people, but not everybody, but I do need to get it in the dream vlog. Um, Last night I was dreaming like a lot of just different types of different things happening and going on. Like at one point I dreamed that all four of my tires were just completely bald other than one like 1 inch patch of tread right in the very center. But all the rest of my tires were bald and I was concerned about driving. I wasn't driving, but I was talking about being concerned about driving. And then I dreamed it's like a different series of dreams. And one of them, I'm forgetting it right as we're here right as I'm talking about it. Bubba, don't start all that. You're being on camera. He looked like, what? Yeah, look at me, Bubba. Yeah, I figured Bubba was a little more camera ready than me. I dreamed that Jacob and I were walking around because there was a lot of rain and we were checking out things on the property and we were having to open up these sheds and check them, and I was really scared to open them up. We didn't have a flashlight, but it was nighttime, and I was scared to open them. I was like, some big critter could jump out. So that was weird, and then I was dreaming that there was just water running everywhere, like not in the house, but all around the house. Different streams of water running that I've never seen even as much water as we've had here. I've never seen streams in the places where the streams were running last night. Like there was a stream running underneath of the chicken coop, like through the chicken coop. It was a stream that was running. No, none of the chickens were getting hurt. It was just like a little ditch line all of a sudden created itself and was running right through the chicken coop underneath, of course, heading downhill. Then there was another stream running. And then the usual ditch that runs between myself and my neighbors, it was full of water. So I was dreaming of a lot of water last night, which is incredible because I dream about floods and water so often. You can check my vlogs for that. And there was one more thing I was dreaming about, but of course, now that I'm talking about it, I can't remember. But I'm going to go ahead and tell you about while my dream is still in my mind. What I dreamed about. It's been probably 4 nights ago now. I dreamed that Jacob, Jim, and myself, that's two very dear, very close friends of mine, brothers in Christ. Um, we had all had to go to California for some reason. It was like we had to go. I don't know what the reason was, but it was like we knew it was because we had to go. And we were on this boulevard. It was like, I don't know, 8, 10 lanes. It was hugely wide road, and on one side of the road was like extended stay hotels, so little small hotel rooms, all just facing the street, like a big long strip of hotel rooms. And I guess that's where we were staying. And then on the other side of the boulevard, it was just a huge complex of elementary schools, grade schools, if you will. No, I just remember knowing that it was no high schools, it was all just small kids. And we were standing there, and like cops, all kinds of cars, all kinds of first responders start showing up over on the school side. And chaos just started going, crowds of people running. And I heard somebody saying, it's a shooter. It's an active shooter. And so we all ran back into the hotel room, and I went over in the corner on one side of the bed, down in the corner. Jacob was on the other side. Jim went, I think it was like a suite, like a hotel, like a 2 rooms joined together, and Jim ran through back into there. And I knelt down in the corner, and then I felt someone approaching me, and I raised my head and looked up, and it was this guy. He was Asian. It was I knew he was Chinese mafia. Like, that's just what I just knew in my head. He didn't say anything. He just looked at me, and he put a gun, like a 9 or a Glock, whatever you want to call it, that type of gun, right in the top of my head. And I just bowed my head. I could feel it touching my head. He was putting pressure. He wasn't pushing hard, but he was letting me know that he had a gun to my head. And in my spirit, inside myself, I didn't say anything out loud, but I was saying, for once in your life, stay quiet. Just stay quiet. Just don't say anything. Just be at peace. You know you're good. You know you're a child of God. You know where you're going when he takes your flesh. When he kills your flesh, you know you're fine. So you're okay to die. Just go. I was just telling myself this. All of these very just peaceful, reassuring thoughts. All the while, this I don't know how I knew, but he was Chinese mafia. He had tattoos all over his face. Had like shiny things in his teeth. But I knew he wasn't Hispanic. He was Chinese. And I stayed peaceful. And that's how the dream ended. I never said a word. He never pulled the trigger. It was over. Much love. Good night, puppy.